Hey everyone, Chris here, and as you can see, I am doing a TBR for the Mythathon, but I also wanted to just make it an August TBR, a few days in August, even though I don't usually do TBRs because I am such not a person that sticks to them usually. I will be sticking to the one for the Mythathon, I think. The Mythathon was created by Jesse at Bow Ties and Books. I actually heard about it because I saw tweets from think TJ Reads the Stars, and I will be joining TJ Reads the Stars team. TJ Reads the Stars is hosting, leading the Apollo team, which is the water signs. I am not a water sign, but I just kind of went with the god that I wanted to pick in this case, and so I was like, hey, picking Apollo, clearly. Gonna pick Apollo right now. I was feeling it. Also, the prompts are kind of the reason why I picked it. The prompts for Team Apollo was first, the God of Music, read a book with a musician main character, where music deeply influences the story. Two is Apollo is attracted to multiple genders, read a book with a pansexual or bisexual male character. Three, Apollo is a twin, read a book with twin protagonists or a powerful sibling bond. And the Apollo is credited with being the god of healing and diseases. Read a book where the main character battles an illness. So I saw these prompts, and the twin prompt and the music prompt jumped out at me, and I was like, ooh, this sounds like something I'd actually really enjoy. And then I was like, also there's a pansexual or bisexual male character one, and you guys know I'm always reading queer lit, so I was like, this is definitely going to be the theme that I'm going with for this. And as for the challenges for Mythathon, the group book for Team Apollo kind of hits a lot of the challenges, so we're going to definitely be reading that. And I just picked it up from the library. That's why I'm filming this now, a few days in. It's The Our Year of Maybe by Rachel Solomon. And this book is a split perspective between two characters. One's a girl named Sophie and the other is a boy named Peter. And Sophie gives Peter a part of her liver or something like that. I don't remember. It's some type of transplant that she gives to him. It's about what happens on their lives after that, essentially. And Peter is bisexual, I believe, or bi or pan. He's one of those two. So he gets that prompt that gets covered. He's also a musician, and so that covers the God of Music prompt. And I think I would also count it for the one where it's a character battling illness because he's obviously sick and then gets the transplant and things like that. So it fits a lot of the prompts except for the twin prompt, which I have a book series that I am currently trying to I've been waiting to retackle. And that it's very sibling focused. And so it's the Twitches series, you guys. I've read books 2 and 3 years ago. I read 1, 2, and 3 years ago. I love the Twitches series when I was a kid. This is way before the Twitches Disney movie. Like, this is when I was a kid, picking these books up from the library and reading them. But I never finished the series because I didn't finish a lot of series when I was a kid, honestly. It was just whatever my library had at the time. And then sometimes I could get my mom to travel to a different library and see if they had it. But I didn't really talk to librarians and see if they can get things and things like that when I was a kid. I just didn't do that. So these have been a while since I read them. But right here I have book 5 and 6. I'm so excited to get the 6, and I'm really hoping I can get to it during this month. But I don't know if I'm going to start over and read from the beginning, because I have 1 and 4 in Kindle, so I could read them straight through, or I'm just going to jump into 5. I feel like I remember a bulk of these, like from reading the summaries of these books, so I might just jump into, not 5, I'll probably jump into 4, which I have on Kindle, and then 4, 5, and 6. But I'm really excited to read these. Twitches was like one of my favorite series as a kid. I loved the sisters, Cam and Alex, in this, and the way that they meet in the first book and like come together. I just really, really loved this series. So yeah, this one completely fits that category. Literally the thing was like, Apollo's a twin, read a book with twin protagonists, or a powerful sibling bond. This is both, really. I really love these characters a lot, so I'm super excited to read this one, hopefully, actually. But yeah, so that's basically my Mythathon TBR. It's just Twitches and Our Year of Maybe. I made it very simple for myself. As for the rest of the month, and actually before that, I'm really happy this readathon is the entire month, because I have to read this in the next, 6 days. Dawn by Octavia Butler is a book that I'm reading with the book club that I'm in with some coworkers. Two of the coworkers in my store have been a book club with people who worked at their previous store, and so I joined it a couple months ago, and so I'm reading things that are very outside of my element. I will say one of the books was kind of vaguely near my element, I would say, but this and the first book, not so much for me. But this is very interesting so far. I'm about 100 pages in. I have to finish the rest before Friday, which is real soon. But I'm excited for it, and hopefully I will enjoy it. And if I do, even if I don't, I'm probably going to review it on the channel. I feel like I'm planning on reviewing all the books that I've read for book club. Maybe I'll do them in one video, or I'll do them in separate ones. It really depends. What some of them have been kind of hefty books, so we'll see how it goes. If you guys have a suggestion for that, let me know. Because all these books that are for the book club, like you see me reading a lot of queer literature normally. Most of them don't have necessarily the queer aspects to them, and so I might just put them all in one video so you guys can understand to see how I feel about these, which I have a lot of opinions about them. Clearly, I take a lot of notes for a book club, and like this one's gonna be, I already have like 3 pages of notes, and I'm 100 pages in, y'all. Wild. Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to read the rest of this one. I'm going to be reading it before I read the Mythathon TBR stuff. There are some other books that I definitely want to get to this month. I went ahead and bought Our Dreams at Dusk, this manga that I've been hearing about. It's a queer manga with a main character who is in high school and coming to terms with sexuality, I believe, and like finding like queer spaces. And yeah, I've been hearing about this on a lot of people's channel. Adriana's one person. I think they did like a whole little spiel about how they love this book actually in one of their videos, and I was like, okay, I guess I need to put this in my cart. So here it is. I Miss You the Best by Mason Deaver. I bought the book. I own it. I just still haven't read it yet. I bought this like the month it came out. I'm just behind. You know, it'd be like that sometimes, but I'm really excited to read this one. I know everyone's been gagging about this book. Like, it's so good. I get it. But yeah, don't say that. I'm ready. These Witches Don't Burn. This is a book that was on my most anticipated releases list for the year, along with, actually, this guy. This was on my most anticipated LGBTQ books video. So was These Witches Don't Burn, because queer witches is my jam. Literally, the only thing that can make Twitches better is if they were queer. It really is the only thing. I love witches. I love witchy books. And this gives me queer witches. Oh, I can actually read these together maybe one week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The other book that I picked up from the library yesterday is Once in Future by Amy. Oops. Yeah, I knew it was Amy Rose Capetta. All right, Once in Future by Amy Rose Capetta. And this is a gender bent, like, Arthurian legend. Yeah, so it's like the King Arthur story, but like gender bent, I believe. If that's what I think I've heard. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing about it, and I think it might also be a little bit queer. I don't know. Besides just being a gender bent Arthurian legend retelling, I don't know, but I'm here for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. This is definitely one of those books that like I might keep taking out from the library and not get to, but I'm hoping I get to it, and that's why I'm showing you guys it. This video. I really am. I really am hoping I get to it. Quick rundown of some other things that I do have on the table for this month, because I might just be like, mood reading, let's just read something else. Keep This to Yourself by Tom Ryan, which is a thriller that's queer that I've had on my TBR for a couple months now. Maybe I'll finally get to it. The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakovic. I've heard some things about the story recently that I'm like, but a lot of people love the Foxhole Court series, and I have the audiobook on hold right now, and I'm #1 in line. So that's going to come through this month, and I've very likely, if I get an audiobook, that I'll just like listen to it when I'm at work or something. When I have time, or like when I'm on my way to work and all things like that. So I'm pretty likely to get through that, because that's the only audiobook that I think I have on hold at the library right now. That could change at any moment. That made me want to go look through my overdrive and find something to take out. So that could change at any moment, but that's on the horizon potentially. The other thing that is a book that it just got to my library, and I'm real mad about it because I went and picked up books yesterday, but it's at the library waiting for me. It's A Darker Shade of Magic by Victoria Schwab. I have not read anything by Victoria Schwab. I had no interest in the Darker Shades of Magic series, honestly, until I heard someone talking about queer characters, and particularly there being an ace character in the series, and I think an ace spec book tag or something like that. But yeah, that made me a little more interested in it, so I went and put a hold on it at the library, and it just came in the day after I picked up all these books. But you know, things happen like that sometimes. And one of the books that I've written here, I just realized is sitting over here. It's just very tiny and I didn't see it. Lie With Me by Philip Besson. I don't know why I took this out. Honestly. I don't know if someone recommended it on their channel. I don't think they did. I think this was just something that I saw when I was looking at queer books on my library's website and was like, ooh, that looks intriguing and short. And that's really what it looks like. It looks intriguing and short. Like, this is going to be something else, actually. Like, I'm ready for this to fuck me up, is what I'm trying to say. This is about a love affair between two teenage boys in 1984 France. There's just no way this is going to be a happy, joyful ride for me. I just really don't think it will. But, like, I'm ready for it. So, this is out from the library as well, and hopefully I will get to this soon. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video of, like, TBR for August in the Mythathon. I'm really excited to get some reading done this month. I didn't get a lot done last month, honestly, besides, like, the book club book. So, hopefully I get a good chunk done this month. It's also going to be a busy month. This upcoming weekend is Market Days, which is a very big gay street festival in Chicago that I go to, like, every year. It's a big gay event. I'm going to be partying the whole weekend, let's be real. I'm also going with some of my coworkers this time, which should be really, really exciting. I'm very excited for that. So that's going to be really fun. I probably won't be doing that much reading over during that weekend, but, you know, there's other times to read this month. But of course there's other parties. There's like the soft opening party and then the house party and then, you know, a birthday party. And then there's like someone's going away to Thailand party. But there's a lot of parties this month, but I'm still going to try to get some reading done. And I'm going to have fun along the way. So yeah, I'm excited for that. You guys should tell me what you're reading this month. If you've read any of these and enjoyed them, let me know in the comments down below. But don't spoil anything. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye. I'm gonna catch the stars, 'cause I need some space.